In this session, we are going to look at the viruses. We have heard of viruses, but we would like to know what are viruses. The first thing that we know about viruses is that they cause diseases to living organisms, and we also know that they are parasitic. And some of the diseases that are caused by viruses, we have the measles, we have the influenza, Ebola, we have rabies of the cats and dogs, and we have AIDS, and then poliomycetes, and very many other diseases. Now, the virus is composed of two parts. It has the outer part, which is made up of protein, and it is called the capsid. Then it has the inner part, or the inner core of nucleic acid. The core inside is made up of nucleic acid, like DNA, RNA, and the outside core, or the outside protein, is called the capsid. Now you'll find that the viruses, they have characteristics of living things and also other characteristics of non-living things. But the virus themselves, they do not have materials that can assist them to grow. They don't have all the materials that are necessary for their growth, and therefore they cannot grow outside the body of the bacteria, they cannot grow outside the body of the plant, they cannot grow outside the body of the animals. They can only grow when they are inside these organisms, whereby they use the growth materials of these organisms to help them to grow. And they are very small in size. In fact, they are microscopic. They cannot be seen by our own eyes, and they are very small compared to the bacteria. And because of that, and also not having the materials to help them to grow, when they enter into the body of an organism, the body of the bacteria, the body of the plant, the body of the animals, they will use the cell components like the DNA of the animal, of the plant, of the bacteria, in order to multiply themselves, or in order for them to multiply in number. Those are the few things that we can talk about the viruses. We know that they cause diseases, and some of the diseases we have mentioned, like the influenza, they cause rabies, they cause AIDS, poliomycetes, and in also plants they can also cause like groundnuts viruses. They can cause diseases in tobacco, they can cause diseases in cassava mosaic. All those are viral diseases, and we have seen that the virus are very small, they are very minute, and they are microscopic organisms. We cannot see them with our own eyes. They are made up of an outer protein coat, which we call the capsid, and the inner nucleic acid, which is the DNA and RNA. But we have seen that they have characteristics of living things and also characteristics of non-living things, which makes them very hard to be grouped on, to be put in living things or non-living things. But what we know is that they cannot grow outside, when they are outside of the organisms, like plants, like animals, like bacteria body. They cannot grow outside of those organisms. They can only grow when they enter inside those organisms. This is because they do not have all the growth materials that are necessitated for the growth of an organism. So when they enter into the body of an organism, then that is when they get access to some of these growing factors, growing necessity or processes that are needed for growth, and they utilize those ones to grow and then multiply in number. Those are the viruses. Thank you for being with us. We really appreciate your patience and your staying with us. Stay with us and continue being with us for the next